and welcome back to another vlog. We are just sitting in a big mega centre area and we went into Spotlight to go check out their duvet covers and stuff. I'm here with my mum and dad and it's a massive fail because Wolfie, being the age that he is like very inquisitive and curious, and so it was a whole lot of just chasing him around because he wants to obviously walk / crawl around. So chasing him around, not really being able to look at anything, going from store to store, just increasingly him getting more frustrated, me getting more frustrated. So we're in the car. I'm feeding him his lunch. So again, that's another reason why he wouldn't have been able to handle behaving, because he was hungry. And I'm just waiting for my mum and dad to come here. They're like organising curtains for the bedroom our bedroom downstairs, and like looking at a whole bunch of things, like we need a bin for the kitchen and that sort of stuff, but it's kind of like errands that you just can't do with a toddler, even though we have tried and done our best. And by no means is it a bad experience. It's just one of those times where I'm like, fail, we've got to go home and let this guy just live his best life, you know. Like, if you're going out now, you need to be going out to the park or to a cafe for him to eat and be the center of your attention. I know he's not always going to be able to be the center of our attention, but he's definitely going through a phase of more really grasping for it, and some days it's fine to obviously teach him that that's not always going to be the way, but anyway, today is just not one of those days. So anyway, welcome back to the vlog. We have been in our new house for nearly a week. It's Thursday today, but really only just feeling settled as of like the last 2 days. Wolfie has been pretty next level with his behavior, like just kind of testing out whether the boundaries are still the same even though the environment has changed. So he's been quite clingy. As you guys saw this morning, he was like sitting in my lap watching a movie. That has literally never ever happened before. He usually doesn't sit still. So that was pretty special, pretty cool, and kind of just showed me that like he really loves being with me at the moment. And whether that's him teething, he's getting some molars, or whether that's feeling unsettled about the move and stuff, I'm completely okay with it because there's been so much that's been happening. So it was just a nice reminder that like he really loves me and needs me, and I can give him all of me. So anyway, yeah, we're feeling really happy with the move. It's so nice to just like be in our own little community again. So many different things, but yeah, we're seriously so happy. We're so over the moon. So I was just cleaning up the little play area we have currently for the baby, and I just wanted to tell you what I was listening to. I just found this toddler tantrums, like a YouTube vlog about how to gently handle and prevent tantrums, and I loved it. It was from like I want to say just like wholesome, but it was a very kind of realistic, so it was simple things like, are their basic needs being met? Are they, well rested? Are they hungry? Do they need their diaper changed? Are they simply bored? Do you need to change up the environment for them? Are you giving them enough notice when you want to change the environment for them? I want to watch it again and take notes. And then it was simple things like when they're having a tantrum, one of the things she said was she whispers to her daughter. Another thing was obviously getting on their level, really like being on the floor with them, having this conversation, acknowledging how they feel. I understand you're so frustrated. So she said it's really important that you acknowledge it, how they're feeling, and you don't go back on what you're saying, but you give them a choice from that situation. So for instance, if it was like, oh, I understand you're, frustrated that you want to have a snack, but we are about to go have bath time. Would you prefer me to carry you to the bath, or would you prefer to walk there yourself? I really like that kind of gentle parenting approach to things. how different discipline is these days is actually really important to acknowledge and to learn from, especially from like kind of now that we're in a bit more of a generation where like people are a bit more open about getting therapy or about, you know, childhood traumas and stuff like that. I just think it's really important to actually acknowledge that like your parents might say to you, oh, you know, that's back in my day, we just gave them a thwack, and but I think as well, now that we can kind of see how things really emotionally do affect us and who we are as people are really shaped from all the small things in life that we go through, kind of snowballing into who we are as people. Anyway, so I just find it really interesting kind of learning about this stuff, and the more I learn about it, the more I realize just how much I don't want to have another baby anytime soon, because I want to really master it, you know, like I don't want to put this pressure on myself to be like a perfect parent, but I do want to actually have the time and the space to actually it just become second nature to respond this way. I have spoken to you guys before about how my nature is not overly patient. My nature is really, if I have an idea, I want to set that idea in motion. I want to get that done. I want to create these things. So that's why like I'm really proactive. I'm proactive to learn all this stuff. I'm proactive that I've had this thought. I see this little, you know, shortcoming in myself and I want to get better. But then I'm not very patient in the journey of it, or I'm not like this super calm mother with Wolfie all the time and really just like zen. I know how to respond. I'm not like that. I mean, I don't think that that's unnormal. You know, like I feel like it's just being human to have our bad days, but I would really love to have mastered the languaging so that I can step into like these really important years of parenthood confidently. I guess I've said it, but I hope you know what I'm meaning, that I actually really want to be a confident mum in the way I parent before I bring another child into the mix. Essentially, I mean, God willing, I can have another child. By no means were we trying, but yeah, the more you kind of realize your shortcomings, the more I've realized that I'm a bit like, I could wait a while before adding another one into the mix, because I'm doing a really good job. I'm a really good mum, but yeah. So I will link that video down below for anyone who's interested, because it was really good, to be honest. Yeah, I want to be super clear about that stuff with you guys too, because I've been so honest about everything else up till now. And I want to continuously like be highlighting kind of like how motherhood evolves and how parenting properly kicks in, I would say, once you kind of become the parent of a toddler. The first year of motherhood, don't get me wrong, wild. I really do feel that once you get to that stage where their behavior stuff kind of kicks in, it's parenting really kicks in, and behavior management and all of that sort of stuff. So I will link that down below. Yeah, Wolfie's having his nap. I just ate some rice crackers with some avo. I'm staring at the ocean. Just living my best life, I think. Here I am, learning how to be a great mum, vibing in my house. Oh, they got some curtains. Let me show you. They got us some curtains for downstairs, but they're not blackout, so she's just needing to get like a runner for the top for them to actually slot onto, but also blackout lining so that they block the light out, obviously, in the bedroom. They're like a really nice bone. You can kind of see they're like a nice bone color. This is like a more yellowy style. This is kind of like tea colored flecks through it, which is really great because I found a duvet at Spotlight that I'm going to buy tonight online in the king size, which is a really nice linen. And the colors are going to go perfectly together. And they're going to go perfectly with our rug downstairs. And I'm really hoping that they will kind of highlight the warm tones in the rug, because it's pulling quite cold at the moment. I just got a few packages up at the front door up there, and I have a feeling this is our modem, and this is actually a little Instagram review thing I'm doing. Good price. Let me just quickly grab a knife and I will explain. So let's try these first ones. Yes. Oh, our Wi-Fi extender, which is great because as you guys know, this is like 5 levels, so I want to have a desk with like my computer and stuff downstairs so that I can do all my editing down in the bedroom. I think, anyway. So an extender will be good because obviously I need to be able to upload. I need the internet to be good at this house. We've never had good internet at our like own house, me and Jessie, so that was one of the things that was a non-negotiable for me. I needed good internet. Great. Okay, well, I need to call Jessie and be like, what do I do with them? Or maybe I'll just wait for him to suss them. Anyway, so let's talk about this. Very exciting. So it's basically this really great lunchbox, and it's made with like this platinum silicone, and it's basically like entirely antibacterial. Anyway, I have to do a review on it with Wolfie. Oh, I'm so excited. And use it obviously and kind of like showcase a couple things over on my Instagram, so I figured I could do that here, so I will link it down below for you, and I will make sure that either I'll put all the information on the screen right now that is like all of its like key points, or I will come back and do an actual like talking point on this. Yeah, oh my gosh, cool. So I need to wait for him to wake up and I need to film him actually like unboxing it. That was like a part of the thing. But I'm just going to have a quick read through of this and I will show you guys this once Wolfie is awake. Good morning guys, happy Friday. I am attempting to leave the house to go to like Kmart. So far he won't let me put any pants on him. Took about 10 minutes to change his nappy. You don't like it when I talk? So I went online last night to buy the new duvet. It sold out. Of course it did. Of course it did. Of course it did. It sold out, Bean. Oh. Okay, people, we're officially going to make it out of the house. I hope. It's going to take him straight down to the park down the road first and let him have a play and burn off some steam before we go out, and I will hopefully get to Kmart. Hey buddy! Wish me luck. Damn it, the park looks wet still, like, you know, from just overnight, like the sunlight hasn't hit it yet. I know that you're coming back home. Know that you're coming back home. Know that you're coming back home in the morning. I know that you're coming back home. Having my own conversations. Hoping you will come and save me. Know that you're coming back home in the morning. I hope that you're coming back home. Look at you. Well, very sad, but I'm making some mini muffins and I don't have any eggs. So I literally just did my grocery shop and knew that I had no eggs, and then finished doing my grocery shop and was like, I'm gonna make some muffins. That'll be so nice for Wolfie to wake up to. Duh, lady. You don't have any eggs. Sorry, I'm just looking like a hot mess today. Like, I've got Wolfie's food all smeared through my hair here. I need to put a fresh tan on for the wedding tomorrow. My cousin is getting married, which is cool. Anyway, let's do a quick little Kmart haul of what I got for Wolfie in the end. Oh, look, here's one of them. So like I told you guys, we are getting a little like wooden kitchen for Wolfie. We're picking it up. They're like all the rage, but we're picking one up from someone off Marketplace. And so I wanted to get a couple little like accessories to go with it. So there's this little half avocado. So cute. Oh, so cute. And then they had this wooden crate set. Sorry, the lighting here is actually shocking. Wooden crate set. It's a breakfast set. I was going to get this other one, but this one was actually $5. So it was like on a clearance sale. So I was like, sweet as, I'll just get that one. And the other one was like a utensils one with like pots and pans and stuff. But I just figured I was buying so much other stuff that I could just get the cheaper one for now and can get the other ones a bit later once he's over these. I also got him a little rain jacket. I got him some little gum boots. They're definitely going to be a little bit too big for him at first, but I wanted them to fit for like the whole winter basically, and I think that these will be really good. As you guys know, we're getting to winter here in New Zealand, and he's finally at the age to kind of go to the park and stuff, and definitely at the age of like wanting to do what he wants to do, whether that be outside or inside. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I had those for those days basically. I also got a little set of some markers and a little book for him. I also finally got another messy mat. If you are an OG here, you know that I have had one of these since the beginning of our solids journey. I threw it away when we moved in with Becky and Michael because it was trash. Plus this is going to be good for whenever we do stuff like this, because if the lids are off and he biffs them across the floor and stuff, hopefully things like this will help deter any marks on the ground. I ended up finding this. Oh, called a construction block table, and it's actually a table of the Lego bases, and it was on sale for $19. So I called Jesse and was like, hey, you know, should I get this? And he was like, yeah, that sounds really great. And I actually couldn't find any singular bases in the store to like reference price, and we will show you what we create downstairs in our bedroom as like his play area and our living area. We had a conversation last night and dreamt up a new kind of layout to the room. All we need to do is get a heater in there, and then I think it will very easily become our space. At the moment, we've only got the heat pump in the top level here that you guys keep seeing us hanging out in. So anyway, that was our little Kmart haul. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think Kmart is just seriously the best for kids stuff, because kids get over a toy so fast. They get over clothing. They grow out of things. They break things, whatever. So it's like, why get sucked into all these brands that make you think you need to spend $23 on one bodysuit just because it's so cute, when you can get something virtually identical at Kmart? The quality is not like really any less. You just don't need to get sucked into that drama. I definitely got sucked into that in the beginning, and I have bought some beautiful stuff, like, and I don't regret it, but for the everyday staples. And now that you guys have seen, like, he is jumping into puddles, he's crawling all through the dirt, you know, it's just like, there's just no point. I can't wait for you guys to see the little area we create. In my mind, it's great.